Understanding the Urban Learner by Shay Childress. Objectives. By the conclusion of this presentation, the student will be able to recognize 5 strategies used to meet the needs of an urban learner, state the characteristics of an urban learner, and accurately answer all assessment questions. What is an urban learner, you may ask? Urban learners lack a shared linguistic and cultural definition with that of their academic counterparts and also their instructors. This cultural and linguistic diversity is one of the greatest challenges that these students face. Also, a very vast percentage of urban learners are foreign-born or first-generation American and speak a language other than English at home, which creates this cultural, linguistic, and also ethnic diversity. There are 5 things that teachers should consider when meeting the needs of the urban learner. First, teachers must connect with the learner's cultural experiences and challenge them with relevant instructional materials. This facilitates learning and cognitive growth. The ultimate goal is to help each child develop fully and be successful in their academic endeavors. Next, teachers must recognize students' abilities and underdeveloped potential. Each child possesses a different combination of natural talents and intelligences. Because of this, teachers should tend to these talents and intelligences and develop them through authentic, relevant, and academically rigorous curricula. Therefore, a curriculum should include learning that supports these students' abilities by building enthusiasm for the wide range of student accomplishments. Third, teachers must enhance student abilities through motivating and encouraging effort. Urban learners often are not challenged to move beyond their potential, and as their potential to learn goes underdeveloped, their motivation and effort decrease. High academic achievement is supported by teachers having high expectations for all students, believing that effort can increase success, and recognizing that students learn through different experiences. Teachers can use group problem-solving activities and project-focused tasks to provide more opportunities for students to learn by tackling challenging, personally relevant subject matter and to experience both social and intellectual rewards for their efforts. Fourth, teachers should foster resilience in the classroom. Resilience refers to the energy and strategies that urban learners apply in order to overcome adversity. Students develop resilience in school from encountering caring and supportive teachers and also being challenged by a curriculum built on high expectations. Under these 2 conditions, the effects of negative labeling and low expectations others have for urban learners is reversed. Students' self-efficacy and self-esteem rise, which results in new opportunities for learning. Finally, in order to meet the needs of the urban learner, teachers should establish a caring and supportive school environment. In addition to assuring high expectations and a challenging curriculum, schools and teachers that establish a caring climate and positive self-esteem among urban learners are more likely to develop individual potential and promote growth and learning in all students. One common misconception in the urban classroom is that students from culturally diverse backgrounds are less capable than other students. Teachers who hold this belief tend to define less ambitious learning goals and rely more heavily on passing teaching methods. However, researchers have found that urban learners respond most favorably in situations in which they have some degree of control and are less willing to learn when lessons they perceive are being imposed on them. Real-world problems with no clear answer are ideal for encouraging and engaging urban students. Another common misconception in the urban classroom is that teachers should treat all students the same, regardless of their class, gender, or race. This belief leads to teaching methods that do not take into account the diversity of an urban classroom. Treating all students as the same ignores culturally related variations in the classroom. Teachers should focus on the factors that the students truly have in common, such as the local urban environment, the school environment, and current and recent events. There are 2 main reasons to teach urban students differently. They are a different population and they live in a different environment. Students build understanding by connecting new information to their personal experiences. Urban students bring a rich set of experiences to the classroom and may be significantly different than those of students in non-urban environments. Effective teaching of urban students requires instructors to tap into these experiences, cultural customs, and practical skill sets and to design activities that urban students will consider to be real. The following video shows how to apply real-life examples to a mathematical concept in order to help students better understand the subject.
And this concludes my presentation. Thank you.